Yeah, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Cadillac Jackson, and we live, baby. Yeah.
Dang! What's good, family? It is your boy OGSneekerz in the building. It's Wednesday. Let's go.
And what's going on, man? It's your man Beard Jedi, aka the Black Alex B. Keaton, aka Shupak Shakur, aka the Boss Kick Ross, aka Kick Flair, aka Kick Daddy Kane, aka Shuey P. Newton, aka Martin Luther King, and aka the Master Most Jack Swagless. This is Talkin Kicks, Season 1, Episode 5. We in the building. Taking a look at the chat real quick. You know we got to say what's up to the Kicktalkers. In the building, Kicktalkers, we appreciate y'all rocking with us for this first season. Ricardo Bonner's in the building. GN, Q the Queen in the building. She showed up early. We appreciate you. Yes. Gabrielle Kinks, Payne 82, Tay Baltimore, Warrior Bloods in the building. Night of the Living Dead stock. We need thunder and lightning when I say that next time. Jermaine Manning's in the building. G4, aka Trey Wrongs in the building. Black ass Africans in the building as well. What's going on, y'all, man? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing today, fellas?
I need you to do one thing for me.
Yes, sir.
When you say Q the Queen, you have to wait for it. Royalty.
Come on, man. You gotta stop giggling, man. You gotta stop giggling, bro.
That is the #1 sign for YouTubers. Nobody else has a better sign.
We got some late strollers in. Want to go ahead and get in their props too as well, because we love all the Kicktalkers, man. Sneakerheads clothing line in the building. 804 Kings of Foams and Jays. Just Rob is in the building. What's good, brother? We appreciate y'all for rocking out with us every Wednesday, man. You know how we do. Today we're on time, so we will expect that bonus in our checks from all y'all. All y'all.
Oh, yes, the F64 is firing up early today.
You know what I'm saying? We got to get that in. Yes, Shuey P. Newton. That is courtesy of Don Turner, who ain't came in here yet. He done hit me off with a couple of dope names. So props to Don Turner while he's not even in the building. You know what I'm saying? Q said you nailed the giggle, OG.
Thanks, sis.
she waiting on you to do that wank though. The wank, not the wink. The wank.
Don't do the wank.
No, I got old people. Old man, I can't. I just look like I have some type of affliction when I try to wake. So that part's not going to happen.
Oh, it's Q the Queen's birthday today? Payne 82? Is that the birthday girl? I know she said it was this week. We're going to check that out. You know, we got the little delay from when we talked to the chat.
Absolutely.
So, Stanley Shubrick. Okay, wait, Shubrick. That's close. That's a really good one with Stanley Shubrick. We can't do the shoe brick. So if you got another
Q's birthday is tomorrow.
Tomorrow. That's not a bad one. That's not. I'm gonna go ahead and write that down though. Stanley Shubrick. We're gonna put that down right here. I appreciate you. Birthday is tomorrow. So OG. I mean,
wait. We gotta give him the
Brian McNike.
Ladies and gentlemen, singing our birthday anthem this evening. Famed recording artist Brian McNike.
Oh, thanks for chocolate. That boy good. That boy good.
Happy birthday to you. Ow. Happy birthday to you. May you have many more. Happy birthday to you.
Damn, I know he was gonna go and get extra with you in the booth. Look,
ladies and gentlemen, Brian McNike.
Somebody who throwing draws. Somebody throwing them draws. Who's that? Stop throwing draws.
That boy good. That boy good.
That boy good. Donations. I thought that was trash. Donations.
Y'all crazy.
That's a bad motherfucker right there, boy.
That boy good. Don Turner, there he is. What's up, man? Don Turner's in the building. Just saw somebody else roll through as well. Young Civic. What's going on, brother? His birthday was last week. OG, we do not need you to sing.
No, absolutely. Bro, we don't do that. When we play out, people are, oh, it's my husband's. No, can't help it. Hey, happy birthday to you, bro. That's all you get.
He said, "Put on the Stevie Wonder record."
You get nothing. No.
Sneaker Files in the building. What's good, brother? Before we get into the announcements of the giveaways, I want to let y'all know what's going on with the shirts. So the shirt order was placed. We ended up being able to get some extra orders. So for those of you who said you wanted some but you didn't have the money, you will have a chance to cop for most sizes. So we do have some extra shirts coming in. Those should be, now look, the expectation was the beginning of November, end of the month, beginning of November. I talked to my printer today on something totally unrelated, and he said they were already printed. Right. The face OG made the same face I made. Excuse me, what? We just paid. Like, we just paid that. He said they're already printed. So as soon as I get the update, you will start getting tracking numbers and they will start going out. We're throwing a little something extra in for those of you who pre-ordered, just as a thank you. You'll get that when you get the shirts. So just wanted to let y'all know how that's going. OG, if you could please remind the people the giveaways we have for our illustrious season 1, sir.
You know the deal, family. We have some great sponsors for season 1 of Talkin Kicks. Of course, we're talking about our family over at Footage Society, Nicole, David, and the whole crew over there. Also, our family, Dezcustomz and Creative Custom Kicks. So what do we got? $450 worth of goodness. A $300 value custom from Dezcustomz. You have to provide the shoe. Don't say nothing about, hey, where am I supposed to get my custom from? You have to provide the shoe. They will provide the artwork. And if you are the winner, that's all you have to do is make sure that you provide the shoe. Of course, from Footage Society, you get a gift card in a value of $150, which allows you to, if you find something for less than that or at that, you're good to go. Spend it until it's done. If you find something a little bit over that amount, you know, you put a little bit on top of that. But y'all know Cadillac Jackson got those Shanghai 10s for like, what was it, bro? $175?
170.
170
shipped.
170 shipped.
So you could essentially just be paying for shipping.
Yeah. So one thing that we did not point out, and it is included in the instructions if you check in the notes of every show, that what you're going to need to do in addition to, first of all, you need to follow Dezcustomz, Creative Custom Kicks, and Footage Society, and Talkin Kicks on Instagram. You need to subscribe to Talkin Kicks on YouTube, and also to Dezcustomz, that's Customs with a Z, on YouTube. In addition to doing that, in show 7, which is our last show of the season, can we tell them who's going to be on the last show, or did we tell them already?
We already did. You might as well go ahead, brother.
You know the big homie, our family, Jumpman Botique, is going to be in the building to close out season 1 with us. But on that episode, after that episode post on YouTube, you're going to need to go into the comment section and mention done, subscribe, or entered for custom shoe, done, entered for Footage Society. That means that you did all the follows and all the subscribes that you need to do, and you're indicating that by putting in the comments done, entered for custom, done, entered for Footage Society giveaway. We're going to check again to see whether or not you have done what you said you did. If your account is private, if your IG name is different than what you are on YouTube, you need to include that in your post on the page. So let's say if on YouTube I'm OGSneekerz, but on Instagram I'm Sneaker OG, then I need to, when I say done, enter Dezcustomz, I'd say like Instagram Sneaker OG. That's all you got to do. Again, if that was too confusing, you can just refer to the instructions that are in the bio section of each of the posts from the first episode, which have all the instructions. And we'll probably post it again on Instagram as well, just as a refresher for everybody. But, you know, hey, this is just something that we're doing for you. and we hope you'll take advantage of it by following those simple instructions.
And for a reminder, for those who can't get right, next week, episode 6, we will have the man himself. Dez will be in the building. Hopefully, Mo will be with him. You'll be able to ask some questions, and they'll be kicking it with us on the Lace Up format. Y'all know how we do. So, yeah, this is what we're doing for you for season 1. As you know, as we get done with episode 7, we take a 2-week break. During that 2-week break, that's when we will announce who won again, like OG said. So, just make sure y'all up on that. If y'all want a chance to win, if y'all don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't bother. If you are in the chat, please smash that like button for us. We would greatly appreciate it. Gets those likes out. It helps let people know about the show. Gives us a better opportunity to do bigger and better things for y'all for supporting us. So I just want to say thank y'all once again. One Leg Listeners in the building as well. We appreciate you stopping through. And I think I saw, let me scroll up again. I want to make sure I got all the Kicktalkers in before we get to the show because we really appreciate y'all. Make sure we shout y'all out. Don Turner finally showed up. I don't know if I said that before, but we appreciate all the nicknames, brother. And we're about to get to the show. Want to make sure that we get this in today. We rocked our Hump Day Heat. We all picked the same shoe. We all got different versions of the shoe. Ironically, this is the shoe that we have the least of, but it was a random pick, so this is how it works. I will go first just because mine were last seen last week. I went ahead and unds the Camo 5s. Damn, that bottom's still clean. I was walking.
Oh, yeah, it was. I was looking. I was like, wait a minute.
I'm walking on people's backs today. I did go to the buffet, so I might have stepped on somebody's back. You know, they be at your table. Like, as soon as you get done eating, you want some more to drink? I just took one sip. Leave me alone.
They're trying to fill you up with that liquid, man.
Get away from me. You want someone to stop it? Shit. So, yeah, that's what I wore today was my Camo 5s. I only have 2 pair, so that's what I wore today. Caddy, what did you rock today?
Yes, sir. Well, since we were dipping in the 5s a little bit, I pulled out them great things.
Ooh, somebody went with the classics, huh?
Yes, I went with the classics. Them grapes. 2 snaps up and a twist.
You know, with them grapes. He got some grapes on. He got the grapes on skips. I was on them grapes on that yak. On them great skip. What about you, OG? What did you rock today, brother?
Y'all on 100 early. Well, you know what? Actually, I was the only one who was not able to complete the mission today because what I wore today was this right here.
Ooh! Can you please say that for the people who are listening in the car?
It's some suede. These are Stacey Adams, loafers.
Oh, he got on the pastor.
He got on his Showtime at the Apollo shoes. Show your love.
Yeah.
I had to do a training today in the office, and then I had to actually go to the courthouse in the afternoon to support a friend, and I didn't get a chance to rock what I had intended to rock. However, they're posted up back here. If I had been able to, I was gonna unds these. What are these? The Chinese 5 lows?
Yeah, Chinese New Year. Now, here's the ironic thing for the people who haven't figured it out. When we pick the shoes, different people pick. OG picked the 5s for the day. It didn't rock them.
I did.
OG picked the 5s. It didn't rock them. That's the first ironic part. The second ironic part we'll get to later on in the show. Yeah, they will love that. For our pickups this week, Deacon Discount had one purchase. We'll have to talk about that later on. My pressure almost went up. I had to calm it down because I had one pickup, but it didn't.
It's okay.
All the way.
It's okay, baby. Don't. It's okay, baby.
It didn't curl all the way.
I tried to do it, baby.
I tried to be diplomatic, but it didn't curl all the way. So as a matter of fact,
oh no, baby, what did you do?
That box back there, that box is the shoes. So they came in and they're already boxed out, ready to go back, waiting on this label. So now that I got that out the way, OG, did you have any pickups this week, sir?
I did, but if it's part of the other conversation, you want me to hold it? You want me to show it?
You can show it and we can discuss it later.
So, you all know that Beard and I have been on this mad search for the Untold Truth collection and shoes from the Black Fives. The Untold Truths are about Negro baseball and also the Hispanic baseball league as well. And the Black Fives are the Negro basketball league shoes. And Beard got a shoe that I was just hating on him when he got it. He got a DS, and I couldn't find it in my size. I couldn't find it anywhere. So Caddy actually found, aka the Plug.
The Plug found both pair.
But yeah, true, very true. And this is my pair, and it's not as nice as the pair that Beard got and wore, but they are the Buck O'Neil Almendares, and we'll talk about it. But yeah, so this was a pickup. It did come with laces. I took the laces out because I actually have to clean them up. But on here, because this camera has a tendency to make everything look like super duper white, it probably looks like a whole lot better condition than it actually is.
You know, the lace swap is already going in the bag. You know how that goes. He get the shoes, laces come out. As soon as he get them, rip them laces out, they gotta go. That's your other AKA now, bro. Captain Lace Swap.
Make sure them blues match.
Do you really want me to say that? You know what the response to that is, too.
Caddy, what did you pick up this week, sir?
Well, first off, I picked up things. Before I show the kicks, I want to give a shout out to this dude I met. His name is Jeff. He has a clothing line called Deli NY. I had bought some stuff and he wanted to bring it to me personally. I just want to give him a shout out because he didn't have to do that. So with a snapback and sweatshirts. So, appreciated that. So that was it on the clothing. So on the other hand, pick up those LeBron 15 Ghosts. Had to pick those up.
Now you got those. What did you think about them when you got them? First impressions.
When I first got them and I went to go put them on, I was a little skeptical about putting my shoe because that little sleeve part at the top had me a little nervous, had me thinking about the soldiers. You have the soldier 10s, you already know those is like an adventure. You need somebody to help you. You need somebody to hold your weight a little bit while you push your foot in the shoe. So, these are much easier to get into. Okay. I thought these were dope, and I believe the laces have a little bit of 3M in them.
Oh, okay.
That was the first pickup. The second pickup, we won't talk about the name of the place I got them from because we'll discuss that later. The LeBron 15 Ashes.
Double up, shout it. You got the Ashes and you got them oatmeal things.
And isn't that team early? Because the Ashes haven't even dropped yet.
Not.
Wow.
I've already balled in these. I'm not even gonna lie. This is probably LeBron's most comfortable shoe. Because I put these on and it has like a neoprene sleeve type feel when you first put it on. It starts to break in a little bit. Bruh, the dogs were feeling very lovely. Very, very lovely. Very nice.
Yeah, everybody's hitting you up in the chat. They said them dropped this weekend and you already got them. Mr. McFly, Mr. Back to the Future.
The Plug.
Yeah.
You ain't shit. I see that. Telling you, she's the Black Russian judge. I swear to God.
Yeah, V's Kicks. I want to make sure that y'all get, if y'all are not subscribed to V's Kicks, make sure y'all go ahead and do that. She has something that she does where she calls a sale report. I believe that's what it is, where she goes through and lets you know about shoes that are on sale. So if you're not able to catch up on stuff or you're looking for certain shoes, you can subscribe to our sister. Go ahead and get that shout out, find them deals, because she's good at getting those deals in. So make sure y'all sub to V's Kicks. Also want to send a shout out to the Monday Midsole crew who's in the chat, along with Michael Jenkins. We appreciate y'all for stopping through. I don't think people realize how hard it is to record a show or to do a live show for 2 hours on Monday, then come back around and then watch other people's shows. So we appreciate y'all for doing that. Just wanted to say that shout out real quick. Sports Guy Q was in the building as well, came through. And I think we got everybody that's in the chat. All the Kicktalkers in the building. Did I catch everybody? Janae Manning, Jamie White, Illa Ill strolled through late, and I think I got everybody. If I miss you, just keep talking. I'll catch you in a minute, and I'll shout you out because we rock for the Kicktalkers. That's why we're here.
Do the Kicktalkers know they have an AKA?
The AKA is the Kicktalkers.
No, they got an AKA.
What's the AKA?
The AKA can't be your name.
What's the AKA?
You don't know the AKA?
What's the AKA?
Don't you start that shit. Don't you start that shit.
What's the AKA?
The why not?
Why is it why not, OG?
Why not?
Why is it an AKA?
Because it is.
Explain it.
Really?
You the one calling them that? Explain it to the people. You said they got an AKA. Why is it an AKA?
You know what? I want the person who made it up to explain it.
You can't pass the buck like that. If you go get him the name, talk about why you giving them the name.
Okay, I'll just say it this way. If y'all been riding with us, you know that the word why has significance. So you are the why nots. That's why.
All right, that's what he's giving you. That's what he's giving you. I want to get into, y'all know how we roll. We want to get into the releases. Caddy, you got the releases reeled up? You ready to roll?
Let me get this up and running. Gotta get this N64.
Go ahead and start pedaling so that the wheels will start spinning. Get that hamster rolling.
See, some people feeling me. Warrior Blood said, we know exactly why. They know.
Some people know, but the other people don't. So they got to do their research.
Hold on 1 second, getting the preview up.
Kevin Emerson, this is a Logitech HD 8.
You know that's Buckeye City Soul, right?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
yeah, Kevin. Okay, sorry, Kev. It's an HD Logitech.
He said you sharpen church shoes. That's what's up.
Hold on a second.
Appreciate that, homie.
Is that a Morehouse sweatshirt I see back there as well?
Oh, so yeah, while we waiting for the
plug
releases, this was a pickup of mine this week.
That's dope.
It came up in one of my I want to say Facebook feeds.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that seed certain things based on what they see you do, and the company is called Sunfrog.
Okay.
And since then they've hit me with 3 or 4. I'm trying to resist, but this one I just thought was dope. Of course that's my alma mater, so yeah, I thought that was
dope, brother.
All right.
Appreciate that.
That is dope. We ready for the releases?
Let's set the focus on young Cadillac Jacksons. We can see what these releases talking about.
All right. So we have here tomorrow the Nike Vapor Max Oreo 2.0 for 190 of those stripper ones.
They not giving up on this shoe. They go full fledged with this shit. Look, I'm cool on the dishwasher pod kicks. It's a great shoe. It'd be nice if we just had a regular sole, but as long as that's the sole, I ain't got no feeling for them.
OG?
I got one pair, and I can't lie now. I'm actually on that train. I don't like every colorway, but I thought about the triple blacks. So before it's said and done, I'll probably have it at least maybe 1 or 2 more. The price is really what keeps me off of them, because I just 190 is just, I know you're paying for the tech, but
yeah,
I think it could be a little bit more reasonable. But I love the shoe. I really do.
I'll be honest, I'm a big motherfucker, and I'm scared I'll pop the Air Max bag. That's all I care about.
Okay, but I'm telling you that you ain't no bigger than me, and I've been rocking them. I walked in them. I wore them for a good little while, several days in a row. I think it was maybe Brookie Doo on Sneaker Files live that had mentioned that, you know, the more you wear them, those pods kind of break in a little bit. And I do feel that starting to happen now. You know, when I first put them on, they were a little stiff, and now they're, you know, a little bit more malleable and you know, but I like them. I just don't like the price. I think the price could be a little bit better, but in terms of the tech and how the shoe feels, man, you can't beat it. It's like you don't have nothing on.
Gotcha. Up next, the Supreme Nike Air Humera pack for $170, dropping tomorrow.
Yo, those are no.
Hell no. Nah, that's that Supreme hype, bro.
Listen, that's my beef with Supreme. There's some shoes you can throw that label on. These ain't the ones, bro.
Yeah, not feeling the rainbow on those. Next.
October 27th, the Nike Air Max 1 Anniversary Royal Blue for $140.
I like those, man. I didn't get the first ones, the red and white ones. I want to get those, and I want to get these. So I like those too, but we're gonna have to wait on the prices. I don't rotate Nike Airs in enough to pay for the full.
I'll tell you right now, those you ain't gonna find those once those drop, bro. You got people they hungry in the street. They hungry in the streets for these.
So I'm gonna have to pay the $140 or miss out, huh?
Yeah, it's one of those ones. Listen, if you need people to be on that sneakers app for you, let us know now. Let us get the tents out early.
Okay, got you, OG.
Y'all done got me on the hype, you know, because I really, I mean, I like Air Max ones, but I'm not like a really super duper Air Max dude. But y'all got me on the hype, so yeah, I'm gonna be in line. I need to get my red and blue together, so you know, I'm trying. I think I may have secured the red, so I'm trying. I'm gonna shoot my shot.
Okay, the chat's on it. Must cop, they dope. Must cop.
Pretty much everybody's kind of on that, you know. So I'm gonna ride the hype beast train with the rest of y'all.
It's definitely a hype beast. My hype beast is growing on those shoes. I was cool on them. Caddy got the pair when we saw those. I was like, oh, those are fresh. And now I see the blue ones, and yeah, they fresh.
It'll be a round trip ticket for all three. Thank you very much.
Q the Queen said they're fire, but she's not getting them, which only means that she's gonna get them on the rebound from StockX.
Waiting for the StockX video.
That's it.
The slander is real for Q the Queen today. Happy birthday! You gonna get this work?
Up next, the Nike Hyper Adapt 1.0 in Tinker Blue for $720, and ain't nobody buying these.
You didn't say that right. It's Tinker Blue.
No,
man, please,
bro. You know what? Real talk. I want a pair of these. I don't like the price. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm never gonna get them because of that. But this particular colorway, yeah, I'm kind of feeling that. And just because I'm a techie type of geeky guy, there's a part of me that wants that shoe.
You're on your own.
That's okay. I don't mind. Yeah.
Not only that, it's $750. I can't even help you with the assist. $750.
But didn't you just
whatever assist we throw is gonna be like man, all you did was pay for the sales tax.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Up next, for the ladies, we have the Nike SF Air Force One in that port wine colorway for $230.
I would go ahead and take the glass of wine for $230. Thank
you. Moving right along.
Yeah, that's all I could muster.
We have the UA Curry 4 in white and black for $130.
I like that shoe. I like that shoe. I don't think that they'll fit, but I like that shoe. I've tried on a couple different Under Armours, and they always run a little thin and a little short for me, a little narrow. So I don't know that this is going to fit, but I like the way that shoe looks.
OG.
What's the price? What's the price point on these?
130.
130. I like the price. It's a maybe. I gotta maybe see some other stuff, but to say this is the best shoe he's had is really still not saying a lot. But
the front of that shoe looks weird to me,
like Swiss cheesy, almost like the what was the Black Cat 6s with the little whisker holes and
that's a no. That's a no for me, dog.
The chat is giving a lot of hell no's. I need a different colorway. It looks like performance, aka fugly. Sneaker Files talked about that on his show, I think 3 weeks ago. He was talking about how shoes have gone from performance, have gone from a fashion to a performance base. So make sure y'all check them out. A lot of good conversation over there.
Collie Park 81 said to knock off 11s.
Yeah, you got the black and white flipped. Buckeye City Soul called them boxing shoes.
Yes.
They do look like boxing shoes. I'll give you that.
Up next is the Reebok Answer 4s in black, gray, and red for $150.
I don't like this shoe. I've never liked this shoe, so I'm good.
You know what? Lister, I hate you. I just looked at the picture you sent me in the text. I'm gonna show y'all this later. There's so much hate coming out of my phone right now. That's
okay. So you must have got some heat. And you know how it is. I mean, that's the heat miser right there. Lister is the heat miser.
That's just disrespectful in the middle of my show. That's like, wow, just.
As I drink from my cup that I know somebody has just spit it.
Brotherly love. Let me just stun on you real quick. I love you.
I ain't mad at you, family. I ain't mad at all.
If y'all were with us in Atlanta when we went to lunch and Lister, he's like, yeah, I got the Gatorade 6. I'm like, oh, really? He's like, yeah, I'll go get him. He come out with just heat.
I run out to the car for a second.
Let me tell you the bullshit though. When you on a plane, when you get off a plane, and you get like you go on live and you see Lister holding the 6s up, you like, I'm in Newark Airport, like, motherfucker got the 6s already.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
insert Anita Baker song in the background.
He did the snake charming routine to the dude after the show was over. It's like, hey, yeah, I know you don't want to sell these, but I really understand that you want to sell them to me right now. But yeah, I'll sell them for $5, Mr. Lister, right away.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I understand him sending you that message. As far as the AIs go, I'm off that train. What about you, OG?
No, I'm good.
Next.
October 28th. The LLE Maze Jordan 1 Satin Shadows for $140.
Hey man, when I look at that shoe,
are they satin or corduroy? I thought they were corduroy.
It's a mixture.
They're both.
Okay, see right there, that's two things that don't need to go together. Corduroy and satin.
Not like a terrible jacket or a horrible couch. Either way, it's a hell no for me.
Or a bad fire.
Definitely saved me $140 this week.
Okay. Yeah, these are a no for me because my mama made me wear corduroy pants in kindergarten and I was husky. So therefore, hell no, I don't want to see no corduroy no more. Exactly.
It's me walking in my Jordan 1s. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. The chat is saying no on those as well. Lister said these been backdoored hard. Pause.
Moving right along.
I can't.
For the ladies, we have the Jordan 13 GS in that Bordeaux colorway for $140.
I'm gonna need these in a 13.5.
Is it extended sizes? We going up the ladder on these?
Yes. We have the GG sizes, and GG only runs up to 9.5.
No, I'm gonna need that. Somebody need to get me the Maya Moore PE or something. Whoever in the WNBA wears a 13.5, I need that.
Yeah, it looks like it's Bordeaux and off-white.
Yeah, Bordeaux and
It's a
off.
clean. Hey, we talked about this before on our other podcast before. What Jordan Brand was doing for the women's and the girls' shoes, and it looks like they stepping up to the plate. They got a couple releases like that 11.
Mm-hmm.
That 11 that's coming out is motherfucking banger. So props to y'all. Go ahead and get those.
Yeah, I need that for real. I know they exist out there. So I was talking to somebody earlier this week that got a shoe that was a GS only, but found it in a 13 on eBay. So they're able to wear it. I do it all day.
Up next, the LeBron 15 Ashes for $185 dropping this Saturday.
Oh, we've seen someone I know has those.
Yeah, I can't remember who, but yeah, somebody I know. I think
Me either.
As for me, as I've already said, unless I see something amazing, I am cool on the Khaleesi 15s.
I need at least one pair. I'm waiting for the colorway. I like the Ghost, but you know that ship sailed. So I'm hoping that there'll be at least one colorway that I like, or that they'll do something that'll just be crazy for All-Star Game or something like that.
Gotcha. Up next, the S&S Adidas NMD CS2's class of 99s for $180.
Next.
Yeah, I didn't even have to comment on that. It looks like a sock with a sole. Next.
Just added today, the Trophy Room Jordan 17s for $275, dropping on the 28th.
Okay, all the Kicktalkers out there who think this shoe is trash and would never purchase it, please focus your sneaker apps on a size 11.5 for me. I'm good for it.
I need you to be my inner Steph Curry and shoot that shot.
Hey, man. Yes. So before all the people in the chat start rolling off, they're garbage, I don't want them. Want them for OG. Yes.
You're going to mess around and have 17 pair coming at you. A lot of money you're going to be sending out, brother.
Only one. Me not need a bunch of them. It's not a banana thing. I want one pair.
If y'all want to pick me up 2 size 13s, y'all can do that. Thank you.
What you got next, brother?
Up
Yeah,
next,
275 is a bit OG Kicks. I agree, but I like them that much.
November 1st, we have the KD 10s in that triple black for $150.
That's a triple no for me. Thank you.
They're comfortable, but I don't, you got to do something different.
These look like Kings for charcoal. Nah, I'm good.
I'm telling you, real talk, mad comfortable shoe, but just nah. Everything don't need to be triple black.
And that is the end of the releases, ladies and gentlemen.
Got a lot of releases coming up. Make sure y'all get your coins together. Looks like I just saved some money this week.
Kev says triple thumbs down.
Yep. I wish I had more hands so I get it more thumbs down. I'm good on that. So, fellas, are we ready to run it to the lace up? Is it about that time?
Yeah, let's do that.
I want to go ahead and kick this one off with some news I just heard today.
Lace up.
Today, I heard the former NBA commissioner say that maybe it's time. Maybe it's time for pro sports to take a double look and change their policy on marijuana, medical marijuana. I just wanted to know what y'all thought about that. Is this news or not? This might not even take up the full 6 minutes, but what's your thoughts on that? And is this just a ploy for his new business, or does he mean it? Let's go.
David Stern, I believe, lives in Denver, Colorado now.
Oh, well.
Because now that you not the commissioner and your boy Adam Silver is in office and everything, you want to talk about, marijuana. I'm sorry. The weed is not that bad.
Well, smoke them if you got them.
Listen, do you know how many lazy ass NBA players you will have out there on that court smoking weed? And it's not going to be your regular Reggie. It's going to be some old super high THC, grown in the Rocky Mountains.
I don't have a problem with it. Like, if it's going to be legal in certain states, then it needs to be legal. You follow the law. I don't have a problem with that. Every time I get one of these policies that come up and somebody wants to have the discussion, I automatically go to alcohol. Alcohol is fucking people's lives up on a regular basis. This shit is used for medicinal purposes. You got athletes who are smashing their knees, their backs, limbs up, and it helps with recovery. We've also seen medical marijuana oils that have been used, topicals that have been used. It doesn't have the same effect as smoking weed. So if you're going to do it, go ahead and do what you got to do. Make the shit legal, make your money, which is what you want to do, and go ahead and get it done. It's weed, man. It's fucking weed. Just like one lady said, it's fucking weed. Let them do their weed. Gives a shit.
Yeah, I only thing I have to add, I'm trying to think who was I mentioned to you guys earlier, the player that was in the profile on he's a former NBA player. I can't call his name right now, but at any rate, basically dropped a lot of his money into building a business and has like 4 different locations and working on a 5th one in terms of growing and making the plants available in those areas that are where it's legal. And from the business standpoint, I'm always glad to see people of color get in on the ground level of stuff that we would normally be missing out of. Because, let's not get it twisted. It's a lot of people making a whole lot of money behind this. And like Beard said, if it's legal, I think they were pointing out that in Colorado, which I think was the first state, if not one of the first to legalize, and have all the requirements. It's saying that they have one of the most stringent. They place cameras in all the dispensaries and growing places, and they come in and they do these ad hoc checks and all these things. So as I said, it's very, very difficult to build and maintain a business if you're not on your P's and Q's. So hey, if we getting in on that real green part of this part of agriculture, I'm all for it. In terms of the sport, I mean, all medications, whether they're that are done for, not all medications, but prescriptive medications, have to be controlled. So this is another prescriptive medication that has found, and even before it was legal, there were persons that for nausea from chemotherapy and things of that nature, that it was already being used. And I think the medical uses were some of the reasons that it was pushed forward in terms of being legalized in some areas anyway. So yeah, if it's going to be like that, just like you were saying in terms of beer, alcohol, you're not expecting your favorite NBA, NFL, or MLB, or NSL or MLS, player to show up on the field drunk. So whatever they're doing in their off time, you don't expect them to be doing for game time. So yeah,
we're seeing these cats. We just watch, if you watch baseball, we just watched a player lose his life in the offseason last year because he was drunk and he was driving the boat. That shit was legal, but he was drunk. He was still, legally drinking, but he got over the limit. He was drunk and died, killed himself. So we got to let that stigma go, man. I think one of the guys you were talking about was Al Horford?
Al Harrington.
Al Harrington.
Yes.
Al Harrington is getting in on it. And as if this would devolve into a different conversation, but if you want to look at it, even though it's legal in a lot of places, we still have blacks being locked up at a higher number than others for legal weed. So there's still a frontier that we're fighting on that front. So as far as I'm concerned, like Lister said, man, it's fucking weed. Let the motherfuckers get high. If you want to jeopardize your whole career, aka Ricky Williams, and smoke yourself into retirement early, that's on you. But you should have the option to fuck up your own career. Good luck.
Very true.
Very true.
And this
go ahead. I'm sorry.
There's a couple of people in the NBA that need weed. David West, way too angry. Trevor Booker, way too damn angry.
I think that brawl that broke out in the Pacers Stadium wouldn't have happened if they'd been able to just smoke a few.
Exactly. If you'd have gave Ron Artest some weed earlier,
we wouldn't have had
later, and Ben Wallace, they would have hugged that out. And then
choked the shit out of Don.
Then that would have happened.
Never would have happened.
Sprewell would have been straight. Sprewell would have been too high to choke anybody.
He's just been like Sprewell would have been out the league. So I don't know if that's a bad thing. We might not have got those Dada spinners.
Do you think Rasheed Wallace would have got all those technicals if he would have been able to smoke weed?
I don't think so, but we definitely been buzzed, man. Next topic on the docket.
Can I just push this in there real quickly? GN in the chat said, I'd rather smoke weed for pain than get addicted to painkillers. That's real spit. And Night of the Living Dead stock. Pass the Dutchit on the left hand side.
He definitely down with that medicinal. Ironically, this is the other ironic part, like I said, about those fives that OG picked out and didn't wear today. Number 3 on our list of shoes that needs to be retired is the Jordan 5. Ironically, the shoe that we picked today blindly. Now, just for a reminder for y'all, we're doing this rundown of shoes that need to be retired. We all voted on shoes. The ones that got the most votes made the top 5. So if we're recapping, number 5 was either the Foams or the Jordan 7s. We had a tie. Then we had the Jordan 11 is what was number 4. Number 3 is the Jordan 5. Caddy voted for the Jordan 5. I also voted for the Jordan 5, I believe, or OG did. OG voted for the Jordan 5. So, and I got a pair of Jordan 5s, but I also agree. It just didn't make my list. Why did y'all vote for the Jordan 5s? You're on the clock.
For me, it's the least shoe I have. I mean, there's one 5 that I really, really love, and that's the Bel Air 5. I was fortunate a couple years ago to be able to pick up a pair in good condition. I think I only have 3 pairs of 5s. So for me, it's just a shoe that I love the way it looks when I see it in pictures and sometimes when it's on other people's feet. But when I wear it and I look down, it just, I don't like it. So I don't have that many of it. And if it went away, I'd be okay. No disrespect to, anybody that, 5s is their grail. Just for me, it's,
I put it like this. If y'all ain't releasing those Raging Bull 5s, retire the shit. That's it. Give me the Raging Bull 5s. Give me that pack. Give me the whole that whole 5 pack. If I don't get that, you can retire them. I already got fire reds. I already got metallic blacks. I already got the white metallics. Those are the only 3 5 in the grapes. Those are the only 5s that I really look at and be like, ooh. Other than that, I'm good.
Yeah, we know Kev is the king of 5s. And nobody not saying 5s are dope. It's just not my zhuzh.
I think Lister got a ton of 5s too. I like 5s. I think that this is kind of like the old man that, the rapper that put out another album. This is Rakim putting out the 7th letter. Like, okay, bro, like just stay on your shit. I like the red ones, I like the blue ones, but when they went with that premium shit, it got a little out of hand. I didn't even really like the camos when they first came out. I liked them because of the deal I got on them, and they're not bad on feet. But at $190, I wasn't a buyer. At $70, I'll buy them.
Yeah. If I felt like they looked doper on my feet, I'd probably have more. I have the black metallic, and I have those right there.
Lister has 25 pairs of 5s.
Wow.
I knew he had a lot. I remember watching this video. He went through the numbers that he had, and I remember he had a lot. I can't even name 25 of them. Shit. In case you haven't subscribed, make sure y'all check out One Leg Lister's channel. He is doing different things with his channel right now, which is dope. But he also did a rundown of his different Jordans that he had, and he did one on the 5s and showed you what 5s he had in his collection. So make sure y'all check that out. But yeah, I don't have much else to say about the 5 conversation. I understand what the pick is, and I agree with the pick, but I didn't necessarily pick it because there's still 5s that I want. I still want the blue ones. I still wouldn't mind the metallics. But I ain't gotta have them. I'd be okay if they stop and put that shit in the vault. So next week we will get to number 2 when we have Dez on the show, and number 2 when I take a quick look. I don't think there will be a person in the chat that disagrees with number 2. Let me just go ahead and build that hype right now.
All right.
Build that hype. We'll get to the next topic. I went ahead and cut that one short. This is a conversation that we started on Instagram and kind of came. It's still been brewing. That one got a lot of conversation from the crew. If you're not following us on Instagram, by the way, you should do that. Talkin Kicks Also, if you're not following us on Instagram, you can't win shit. So I just want to point that out. Talkin Kicks. And you sub to the channel. And if you could please give us a like in the video. Now that I got all that business out the way, we're talking about the FUBU jerseys came back. I think it was Foot Action sent out a email for most people. The announcement came. We got FUBU jerseys and sweatshirts and all this shit back. The jerseys are a collab with, what's the name of the jersey company, Caddy, that does all the felt jerseys? It starts with an E.
Ebbets Field.
Ebbets Field. They got Ebbets Field jerseys, and those are dropping at a price of $220. Is it, OG?
I think OG.
$224.
$224 for a felt jacket that says jersey that says FUBU on the front and 05 on the back. So I want to know what y'all think about that. You know, that jersey coming back. We also wanted to round this up with the African American College Alliance sweatshirts that we all know. If you watch Martin, if you were a product of the 80s and 90s when everything was dope and you got to see all the black TV shows wearing those jerseys, I have one if I need to grab it. The hoodies of the HBCUs, those are out, and those are also the sweatshirts carry a price tag of $250. Joggers are about $150. T-shirts are $75, I believe. Hats are $50. Snapbacks. These are the prices that we're paying. I just want to know what y'all think about the price of nostalgia. I would love for you to chime in on that.
Kev said, by us. Bruh. I want it, but I'm not paying $224. Dude, you know, they need to up his salary on the Shark Tank or something, because that's some bull crap. I'm not with that. And I think it's almost like, you know, trying to gouge those of us, you know, that are of the vintage that, you know, we would want this because we want to reminisce on it. Because, you know, no Supreme heads out there looking to buy FUBU. Right now, they don't even know what it is. And if they've seen it, they saw it in Payless. Because that's where the shoes been in the last few years.
Listen, the only FUBU that I am buying, if they come out with FUBU, is the Platinum FUBU Fat Albert Pack. Y'all come back out with that collection, we can talk, but not at no 220, not at no 224. Not at no 224. You ain't gonna have me wearing that FUBU jersey and getting laughed at in the hood like I'm LL Cool J back in 05. No. This ain't Hey Lover. No.
And sports got cute, because I talked to one of the guys for AACA when he was coming out with the prices, and we were talking about the price of that shit and the cut, because the cut is a lot slimmer nowadays. It's been updated, and the price is high as shit. And people were trying to give them a pass, and they were like, oh, it's because you have to pay for all the licenses again, because all that shit expired. So the people that own it and run it now had to get those licenses done and all that. And they were like, maybe it's because the licenses expired and shit. This motherfucker said, let me not call him a motherfucker, because I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying,
you already did,
like person.
Okay.
I'm saying motherfucker like person, motherfucker. What he said was they wanted to instill the value in it, and because the price is higher, it would make people want it. That's exactly what he said, Sports Guy Q. So you hit the nail on the head. They are trying to make people think that it is of higher value, so they raise the price.
Okay,
that's what he said.
They're trying to do the Jedi mind trick, and it ain't working.
Now, that's not what the FUBU guy said. That's what the AACA guy said.
So now, Kali Park 81 says that my dude Damon from Shark Tank doesn't own FUBU anymore.
No, they sold that shit a long time ago. They sold that like in the 90s.
Okay, well, whoever owned it, they fell and bumped their head. That's just whack, man.
No, if you gonna bring back out FUBU, you might as well just turn it all the way up. You might as well turn up the knob on cross colors. You might as well dig in the crate and be like, hey, Sean John, I need you to go back to your old shirts that said dream big. I need to go get Jay-Z and Dame back together and reconcile and get that Rockaware flowing again.
Why you bugging? They just had on the internet today, those Rockaware Air Force Ones are dropping later this year.
I seen those. I might need those.
Yeah. See, there you go. So you need to get your FUBU, shirt.
FUBU. What do you think I'm gonna do? You think I'm gonna bust out here with the dirty South FUBU 05?
Hey, I might not do the dirty South. I might not do the dirty South, but I don't mind the FUBU jersey or shirt or Carl Can I shirt that you can actually buy. Carl Can I shirts are now $45 on the website as well. The prices are going up for all this shit, and I do have one of them.
Quality ain't going up.
Listen,
I don't disagree with that, but if you live in an apartment, your apartment rent goes up every year, and that quality ain't improved either. Like I had to flat out ask my apartment complex.
Bring back Willie Esco.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far, but I'm also a weird dude who's still rocking. I just had on some Rockaway joggers today that I got from Burlington for $15. I don't mind, like I said before, I don't mind the urban brand.
But if it's $15, I'd have had 5 of them shits. But they asking for 224 of them things. No.
Hey, Sneakerhead's clothing line said he already pre-ordered his. I can't even be mad at him.
He balling like that. Please buy a 3X for me, bro. Hey. Christmas is coming.
The Averex
OG has been good.
Back. The Averex jackets are coming back.
Those motherfuckers were so heavy. If you put on the Averex jacket, you do not have to go to the gym. That motherfucker was heavy.
Averex jackets made you feel like you was carrying a gun in them at all times.
That was one of my first I got money purchases. I was working at Rent-A-Center at the time. This would be one of the stories that I tell y'all. It was one of the worst jobs I ever had. But I got a check. And I was like, oh, shit, this is for 1 week? I'm balling out. Let me go to the store and cop that thing. The sweater was $110. It's the best sweater I've ever bought in my life, brother. The best sweater I ever had in my life. And I fucked around and gave away the wrong bag to donations, and it had that shit in it. I'm mad today. I got to wear that thing about 4 times. Sweater was amazing. I know the buzzer got me because he knows I was about to cry. I was gonna cry in the car. I was about to cry in the car, bro.
You gonna cry in the car?
Black ass say you want to cop some troop clothing.
Hey, you go to St. Louis, you can probably find that shit. You could probably find next time I go to St. Louis, brother. I will look out for you. I do not have a problem with rocking the urban brands.
Real quick, G, I still got my navy blue Averex in the closet. I got 4 of them. You'll see them this winter. Trust.
Break them out, and then it's gonna be the new thing, and everybody gonna be paying $1,700 for Averex.
Like, where you get that AV from?
Hey, you got them. You got them. I want to talk about this one when classics strike back. So there was an article that I saw maybe a week ago, about a week ago. Oh, anyway, the Pigeon staple dunk is returning, but it's the high, it's not the low. The rumor is that this is to commemorate the I think it was 20 years of the dunk or some shit like that, 10 years of the dunk, whatever the number is of the dunk.
I think it's 30
years of the dunk. Yeah, it might be. They're talking about bringing that back, and I want to know what y'all thought about them bringing back a shoe that's so iconic, but slightly altering it, because this is a high now. This isn't a low. We on the clock. What you think, OG? I saw that face. Is this good or bad for the game? Are you copping?
I think it's all right for the game, but I think the reality of it is it's just going to be a reseller fuck. That's all it's going to be. And the people who really want them, like because they maybe have, the original pigeons, are not going to be able to get them unless they, sleep outside in a tent for 6 weeks, or they pay some ridiculous up. So, I mean, from a story standpoint, I like to see things like this, but from the standpoint of what really is going to happen, I'm just really like, it's not going. And if I got it, the money would probably be so high that I'd probably flip it for 2 or 3 other things that, I'd like to try to get. So, yeah.
15 years of dunk is what Lister's saying. I guess that's the celebration part of it.
Okay.
I never liked the dunk colorway itself, like that pigeon dunk. I didn't like the low. I don't like dunk lows anyway. I like the idea of a high, and I like the idea of being able to say that I have something that's tied to the start of the culture. Like, I appreciate them bringing that shoe back, but it not being the same one that came out originally. And I don't know if I'm like that for every shoe, but for this one, I'm kind of with that. I think it's kind of dope. But also, as a 40-year-old man, I'm not jumping through hoops for that particular shoe. So if it's on the app and I can get it, cool. If it's not on the app and I got to go camp out and, kumbaya, I'm not doing it. If it's on the Stash app, I'm not doing it. But and I understand it makes sense for it to be that way just because of what it means to the culture. But I think the shoe's decent. What do you think about it, Caddy? Like, is it good to bring this shoe back, or what are your thoughts? Are you copping?
I think it's cool to bring it back because, for one, the young kids who never got to experience that era that we were a part of, they get to experience it for the first time. They get to see the history of the sneaker culture right there in that shoe, because when that shoe dropped, it was just like boom, and it was crazy. To bring it back in a different variation, I think that's dope. They did that with the De La Souls. They did that for a couple of shoes. So I think it's real cool. You keep the spirit of that shoe going, just in a different way.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's the part that really resonated with me. Like, one leg listener said they're doing the great things for the 15 years of dunks. And to bring that back and say, yo, we're going to keep the OGs OG. Here's something for y'all. I think that shit was dope as fuck. I think that's dope as fuck. Shit, we breezing through the topics this week. I mean, I think that's it. The chat, I saw one leg listener, he's on them. Black Ass African said it's not going to do numbers like the Lows did. You're right about that. It's not going to do those same numbers, but number may be relative. If there's only 2,000 of them pairs, it's going to do numbers. You know what I'm saying? The hype is going to be real, and the beast is going to be real because, like OG said, they're going to be trying to make that money. Them the numbers they trying to do.
But I don't think they're going to make them in that big of numbers. If it's going to be true to how the originals were, it wasn't like a super large amount of the Lows. So I think it's still going to be tough. It's going to be a reseller's dream. And they're going to tax us ridiculously.
I don't disagree with you at all on that one, brother. I think the topic's dead on this one. We're moving on to the next. We usually get 6 minutes. We ain't got 6 minutes, son. We killing these topics tonight. This one that we got on here was talking about where did the article go? The 20 years of Jordan brand. Is that what it was, OG?
Yes.
They were talking about the 20 years of Jordan brand, and they had the starting five, and I had that up on my screen somewhere, and I lost the article. What was it? Do you remember the starting five?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
I believe it was Eddie Jones.
Yes.
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen, yep.
Michael Finley.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that name.
Vin Baker. And there was one more. One more.
Ray Allen?
We said
no,
Ray.
We said Ray already.
Ray Allen.
Let's see if the chat got
I know the chat's gonna have it. Eddie Jones.
I can't remember who the last one was, and I'm trying to think of that that Most Def video was like, I don't even need this song.
I'm sure somebody in the chat knows what it is. Maybe the Monday Midsoul crew. But OG, you were particularly interested in this article. You want to speak to it real quick for the peoples?
Yeah, I mean, I just thought it was dope, just from the standpoint that basically Mike was picking the starting five to represent his new brand. And actually, Ray Allen was the first. It was saying in the article that Ray Allen was the first athlete that was picked. And he was actually picked almost 2 seasons before the brand actually officially dropped. In other words, Nike had made the deal, but they had not announced it. And what he wanted to do was pick 5 players that were going to represent him. And each one of them had elements of Mike's game. So in totality, they, made, one had the fluidity in his game. One had the, killer instinct or tenacity on the court, that type of thing. And I just thought, sometimes you don't realize that there is a lot of thought that goes into the launch and marketing and why certain things are picked and selected. And I think they've pretty much stayed true to that now that they're currently, if I'm not mistaken, only really 5. Is it more than 5?
There's more than 5. There's a couple on there that really don't need to be there.
Well, and I guess it's kind of been blurred too, because they don't really have like the Team Jordan now, because you got the I guess what's the dude from the Clippers that wears the Jordan flies?
Oh, Blake?
Yeah. The shoe that he wears that's supposed to be
the Superfly.
Yeah, the Superfly. It's like who wears that shoe? But
well, don't worry. Chris Paul and Melo will be wearing it very, very soon.
Yeah, they definitely have more than 5 because I know they got Maya Moore's in there as well.
True.
And there was another female, I forget who it was, another WNBA player that is a Jordan brand athlete. And then they got Allison Felix, who's a Jordan brand athlete too. So they branched out. It's definitely more than 5. I feel like with the Jordan brand name, they could have done a lot more than they did. I feel like it just fell flat, and it's always felt like a knockoff of the Jordan brand. Like, you ain't getting authentic Jordans, we gonna give you these. And I feel like they kind of did that with Wes. Like, Wes was a Jordan brand athlete, and then they said, okay, now we're gonna give you a special shoe. Like, damn. So I was bullshitting before. Y'all was testing me, and now I get the real deal. I don't know.
Yeah, but I just think that Jordan brand, there's certain players they have on the roster now that shouldn't be there. Like Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. He's a Jordan brand athlete. Why? Some people in the chat are probably like, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Who's that?
I think Greg
Monroe. Yeah, exactly. Like Greg. Yeah, Moose is on Jordan brand.
I mean, if you look at some of these picks are interesting because Derek Anderson was the one we couldn't think of. He was picked 13th overall. Like, this is interesting. Like, they weren't going for just the top picks. We're gonna get players that I see something in, and if that's any indication, Jordan hasn't done a good job in the draft department. I'm just saying, not that it's his fault, but Kwame Brown happened. I'll never let him live that down.
Yeah, Kwame Brown did happen.
Never let him live that down, bro. Anytime somebody talks about Jordan, Kwame Brown. That's the end of the time.
Juan Dixon did happen.
That happened, sir. That happened. That's all I'm saying.
Jahidi White did happen.
And now, wait a minute. I saw Jahidi White play. He was a legend in high school. That's really all I got. That's all I got.
So I see a couple comments like Q the Queen says, "Well, we acting like we care about anything that MJ didn't wear." To me it was just interesting in the article, like when the Ting Pros or whatever the name of it is, the shoe re-released this year. I was actually excited about it because when they were originally released, they were a very sought after shoe. And the article, the players like Ray Allen was saying, and I think it was Michael Finley was saying that after that first season when they got them, there was nobody else that was wearing them but those 5 Team Jordan athletes. And the other players were like, yo, at the end of the season, can I get a pair of those? I mean, they were like really kind of exclusive and sought after. And I mean, I think it's difficult to like have shoes that go up against iconic silhouettes like that are in the Jordan, but I think they could have done better. And I think that those Team Jordans that re-released this year, had they had the quality, like, we always say shattered backboard quality leather, them shits, people would have been on them. But because they, were that leather that nobody wants, they sat.
Yeah. No, you're right about that. It's hard to define that, but 2017, everything's sitting. Like, so that's already going to make it difficult. But yes, when you come out the gate and you give us shitty quality on the shoe that people remember dope quality, you shoot yourself in the foot. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Some of the chat conversation, I just want to point this out. We didn't mention Jahidi White. We didn't mention Darius Miles. I'm waiting on somebody to say Chris Carrawell. Y'all gonna quit shitting on St. Louis products, okay? We're not gonna do this today. I'm from the 314, and I rep my ragged ass city proudly. Y'all not gonna keep disrespecting St. Louis products, okay? We're not gonna do this today. Don't you be buzzing at me. Shit. I'm putting cases on all y'all asses. I got to see Chris Carrawell come through with one arm and dunk on a whole squad. I got to see Jahidi White damn near break the backboard in high school. That was pretty much it. in high school. One listen said, fuck St. Louis. Oh, I got to go to Atlanta. I'm going to see you, son. Me and you. I'm going to see you, son. But no, those were really.
And when he see you, it's going to be on site, B.
No, not one that listen.
Yo.
I'm just a bitch ass nigga, Daniel. Don't hurt me, Daniel. Let's just go and have some chicken, Daniel. Please.
He's oh no, baby. What is you doing?
No, Daniel. Let's just go have chicken, sir. I don't want no trouble.
Not
even the hot chicken. I want the bitch ass chicken. Give me the chicken from the water. I don't even want no flavor.
Pick a pan. Dan is the man with the.
Hit him with the swizzle, baby. Yeah. I don't want no troubles. I think it's time for us to get to this point. I've been waiting on this for a very long time. The Kick Report is the working title right now. As we all are shoe purchasers and collectors and fans and enthusiasts and hype beasts, we give people shots trying to buy stuff. We try to buy stuff from here, buy stuff from there. And we came across a particular place. Actually, before I even get to that, because y'all got more story to this, I want to talk about this eBay purchase I made. It was an eBay purchase for a pair of Jordan 6s. I ain't even timing this because I just want this to be natural. It was some Jordan 6s, and they were on eBay with no reserve. And I hit the order. It was a 12.5, so I'm already in it. Hit the order, put my max to 65 just because I like to put a soft one out there before I go all the way in. The auction ended. It was $51 and some change. I'm like, yes, brand new, I'm in. I go to pay, and it says canceled. So why is it canceled? I hit him up. Yo, I'm trying to pay, brother. What's going on? Yeah, I canceled it. I'm not accepting that low ball offer. Oh, it wasn't no reserve. What you mean low ball offer? That's the win. I won the auction.
What you mean?
What's your frustration?
Shit you on.
I was like, I won though. What you mean? I mean, we could talk about a higher offer. No. I gave my higher offer and you accepted the lower offer. That's it. So he ended the bid. He canceled the transaction.
I lowballed your ass and you gonna take this cash, big fella.
That's it. I said, bruh, you put a reserve on that shit or you put a buy it now and best offer. You don't just cancel some shit. So of course, I am the master of petty. I kept that shit in my history and waited. And as soon as it said I could leave the feedback, you got these keystrokes. He got them keystrokes. You're gonna cry about this now. You the fuck boy, bro. Exactly. Fuck boy shit. I was like, nah, you can't do that. You should have worked the way this shit's supposed to work. Fuck you. Fuck them shoes. How you doing? You got 3 negative reviews in like the past month. You're doing something wrong, brother.
If you ain't giving me 52, you ain't getting no shoes.
Absolutely. Did I contact eBay? I just went ahead and left them that negative feedback. You know what I'm saying? I'm already working on PayPal for some other stuff. Now, for the part of the show that you've been waiting on, if you follow us on Talkin Kicks on Instagram, hey, I try not to be this way. Y'all know I'm a cool dude. At least I pretend to be cool on TV. I try to be cool. And I made a purchase from a site. Are we going to name the site?
Yes, we can name the site limitedsupply.com.
LMTDsupply.com. Yes. So the listing said a brand new pair. If y'all saw this again on Talkin Kicks, y'all can follow us on Instagram. It said brand new pair of alternate 4 motorsports was the top line. Brand new in box. Is the violin playing? We scroll down. Now, if I see brand new pair in box, I'm usually done reading. 5 lines down later, allegedly it said no box top. Allegedly. The reason I mentioned that is because when I got the shoes and opened the box, I said, hey, there's no top. There's no top. So I messaged them and I looked and I said, wait a minute. There's no shoe tree. And wait, there's no paper. And my box is ripped.
Damn, son.
No hang tag. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? So I hit him up. I give him a chance. I hit him up.
You had a friend.
I hit him up and I said, yo, by the way, the listing said all this shit. They got a grease stain on them. They're also dirty. There's also a top missing. This is also ripped. There's also missing a shoe tree. There's no paper, and I'm missing the hang tag. Well, sir, we did list that it didn't have the top. We have to abide by our rules. No refunds. All sales are fine. Oh, so I had hit him with that. Oh, okay, cool. I went ahead and hollered at PayPal. The next email I got was, we're sorry, we'll go ahead and send that and accept that refund, sir. Thank you. Thank you, PayPal, for coming through for your boy. So what you see behind me in that box is those shoes that are waiting to be sent back. But now the reason that I bring this up and we named the names, limited supply, because I told them we would name the name in my email. I said, by the way, we kind of have a show that we talk about. We got like 6 hot listeners, you know what I'm saying, that actually hit that like button. We got 23 that hit the like button. Tonight, y'all keep smashing that like button. We appreciate you. I'm not the only one that ordered from them. OG ordered the day before mine. Actually, the day of mine. He ordered the same day.
We all ordered the same day.
Ordered the same day. I got my shoes Saturday. OG got his shoes. OG, you want to tell him about your purchase from Limited Supply?
So y'all know it was these right here. It was these Buccaneers, and I don't even know if you could see, like, y'all see the toe box right there? Like, and the other shoe is worse than that. Like somebody was kicking the curb or something like that. So I told the fellas it was hard for me to explain. It felt like when I looked at the shoes, thank you, that one of the shoes looked like the person that wore them, both of their feet were not, both of their feet were not the same size.
I'm going home.
And I mean,
not the crease, OG.
I didn't pay a whole lot for them, so I can't be 100% mad, but I was like disappointed that the condition that they claimed it for them to be in, that they weren't. And like, you know, if you sell a shoe and it has that on the toe box of both of the shoes, that's what you're going to show in the picture.
Yeah.
But all they showed was this right here.
Stuffed with some paper, probably.
Yeah. So no, it was, you didn't even see that angle, so you couldn't even see that part of the shoe. It was like they were hiding so much of the shoe. Like usually when you see the Buccaneers, you see that. Yeah, you couldn't see that. The tongue was pushed down so much that me and Caddy had to go and look in other places to make sure that it was the shoe that we thought it was.
Wow.
So, you know, mine isn't as bad as yours. I'm still going to try to clean them up. I'm going to try to see if I can put like a shoe tree or something in there to kind of.
You put some shoe tree in there, put a towel on there, and you could steam them to get those wrinkles out. But that's a lot of extra work for a shoe that if they would have just said it, like, and that was my thing. I paid $130 for the shoe before shipping. Right now, you can get those same shoes on eBay for the price that I paid brand new. If the shoe says brand new, I want brand new shit. AKA, I want my paper. I want my hang tag. I want my shoe trees. I want a box that's not fucking ripped. I want my top. I want what you tell me. If you tell me that it's slightly used or some shit, or it's coming this way, cool. But brand new is where I stop reading. When you tell me it's brand new, I expect brand new shit. So, you know, Caddy, you bought something from somewhere as well, and you had a bad experience this week. We aired you out this week. What did you purchase this week, sir?
So actually, 2 things. I also purchased from Limited Supply.
And this was purchased on Tuesday?
This was purchased on Tuesday. Okay. Now, mind you, I purchased the LeBron 15 Ashes. And I will let you know, I got them under retail, which I was happy about. Now, Limited Supply is in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
And literally about a good 45 minutes to maybe an hour away from Queens. So if I order in the morning, that shoe should be at my house by the next evening, especially if you're telling me we have in hand, ready to ship out right now. I ordered a shoe on Tuesday. And I believe on Thursday, OG, you got yours?
Yeah. Yes, Thursday. Yep.
OG shows us on Thursday, yo, I got my shoe. And I'm sitting there like, And I'm not even gonna lie, when he showed me, I was sitting there a little salty. I'm sitting there like, hold the fuck up. I live like right down the street from these motherfuckers. Why I ain't get my shoe first? And I ordered at the same time he did. So I hit them up. Hey, what's up with the shoe? I didn't get my shoes yet. And he was like, oh, it'll be shipped out tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's like, so a shoe I ordered on Tuesday, and y'all literally are a 45-minute drive. I could have drove over there and picked the shoe up and been back home before y'all had it delivered. So I didn't get the shoe until Saturday. That was the first experience. So yeah, that's a thumbs down for me, because I've ordered from stores overseas on like a Tuesday morning and got that email like they already been shipped and got them Wednesday evening.
Wow.
So now the second place, Overkill. Overkill last week had the Air Max 1 Royals for sale at like 3:00 in the morning. And it just so happens I happen to be up.
The plug is always up.
Nah, the plug paid for that at work. But anyway, I happened to be on and catch the sale, and I got them in cart, and I was able to buy the Royals. Last week Thursday, they sent me a tracking. No, I'm sorry. Last week Wednesday, they sent me a tracking number. I was good money. They sent a DHL number and another number that goes with. Because they were like, oh, you could like DHL is 30 euros. UPS is 75 euros. Ain't nobody paying 75 euros. I ain't paying no 75 euros. We don't
five. Not paying
we
five.
We don't do that. So I pay for the shoes. I pay for a DHL to deliver the shoes from Overkill, and they sent me the tracking and everything. And I see my shoes. Overkill's in Germany, and I see my shoes have been sent out. And they're on their way to, the destination country.
So what's the problem?
I haven't got my shoes yet. So here it is, a week, and I'm like, okay, no shoes yet. What's up with the shoes? So I'm looking, and I look at Overkill, and I'm looking, and it says UPS. UPS takes 4 to 9 working days. I'm looking, okay, DHL takes 1 to 3 weeks.
Oh, damn.
So,
Damn,
son.
Thought you had a friend.
Damn.
So when the next thing I know, I'm reading it, and I'm like, okay, shoes should be coming in any day now. And that number ain't updating. And I'm looking, I'm like, where my shoes at? And it's like 1 to 3 weeks. 1 to 3 weeks? What you mean 1 to 3 weeks? What you mean? Where my shoes? Where my shoes? I need my shoes.
It's Taco Tuesday.
I'm going home. So yeah, man, like V probably got my shoes on. She probably sitting there like, you ain't shit.
Got him. Yeah, man,
So-
it's bad, man. It's bad. It's bad. And I know that people in the chat have got these same kind of stories. So if y'all want us to keep doing this, because we cop a lot of shoes. I'm about to be on the downswing of that. Let you know that now. OG cops 70 pair of shoes a week, so he'll probably have more stories.
Bruh, really?
If you like for us to continue to do this, if y'all want to send some stories, you can call us. You know what I'm saying? And we can talk about those stories as well. But I thought it was fair that we air this out because we got 3 people who ordered from that one night. That one night, they picked up what, $300 from us?
For real?
$185 for you, Caddy, before shipping. OG's was $50 or $60, right?
$175 for me. Shipped.
$175 for you. OG's was like another $50 or $60 shipped. And then I paid $135 or $145 shipped for those. They got that shit the same night. And they fucked up 2 of them. So, the moral of this story is you ain't shit. There's a lot of main shit out there.
Yeah.
So
And I tell y'all straight up, when it comes to when you buy from different shops and everything, like you do your homework and you find shops and you know you look through them and you be like, oh yo, I seen these. Somebody might want these. You know, I seen these. I know somebody was looking for those. But then what ends up happening is your people not getting their right shit. You start getting worried. You start sitting there like, oh shit, they about to send me some Chris Pauls in the size 12 and a half. No.
Whoever the moderator is for the show, can we kick G4 the fuck out of the chat, please? He's so hurt by the other site because they got a pair I'm eyeing out for decent price, but I can't trust them. Hey, look, bruh, it is what it is, man. Your experience might not be like ours, but
Shoot your shot.
When you fuck up something and I give you a chance to reach out and say, hey, by the way, this is fucked up, and you just go immediately to, well, our policy is. Let's see what PayPal thinks about your policy, pimp. Let's see what you think about that, pimp.
And another thing you got to realize is whatever shoe I'm buying, whether it's brand new in the box or it's a pre-owned shoe that looks like trash, it is still money being spent on this shoe. And I don't expect the customer service to be any different with the old shoe and the new shoe. Just because I brought new LeBrons doesn't mean, oh yeah, you know, we gonna take care of him the right way. Fuck them, they brought pre-owned shoes. No, the same way they brought those pre-owned, you treat them like they buying a brand new car off the lot. Like, hey brother, we got the shoes, we gonna send that to you in a little bit. Would you like anything else? Would you like some lemon water? Would you like would you like some of these cucumber sandwiches, sir?
Why haven't we blocked G4 yet? I don't understand why he's still commenting. I don't get it. We probably either next week or week 7, and probably we might say this for week 7 for the 7th show. We will talk about our thoughts on rating, how they rate shoes, because brand new inbox to me means one thing. DS means one thing. 9 out of 10 is not what most people's shoes are. I'm sorry.
Listen,
you can't do a 9 out of 10 without insoles. It doesn't happen.
Man, we're not talking about that tonight because it's a 9 out of 10 right now.
We're not going to talk about it tonight because we got to get to the wrap up. We got to holler at the chat and see if y'all got any questions for us. While you're typing up your questions, OG, if you could, if you're still there, if you could, holler at the people and let them know about the giveaways as well. What is this you're showing us on the screen, sir?
So I just wanted to point out, appreciate some of the family that was rocking their hump day heat today, and they tagged on Instagram. Shout out to J Manning 06 was rocking them LeBron 15 Ghosts on feet.
He wore one shoe today.
Hit us. He hit us with the multiple pictures. So hang on here. Let me see if I can get this to switch. Oh, that, not that. There we go. This one. So there we got another view. Yeah, they say both of them finally did get on feet.
I think he's cheating. This is why I think he's cheating. The one picture has one shoe on and it's on the carpet slightly. The next shoe has both shoes on, but it's on the wooden floor. Them still gonna be DS. Look, that shoe bottom ain't touching that shoe bottom.
He said, I'm saving these for 2018. No, you are not gonna do that to me today.
That motherfucker said, snap, put them back in the box.
That motherfucker vacuumed the carpet before he put those on. Like, hold up.
Snap.
Not today. Not today.
And then we got the Kings of Fits and Polos and whatever else he damn well please 804 with the dope fit with the 3s today and the red and white socks. That looks like a fitted. I'm pretty sure it is because he doesn't mess around with no snapbacks. He's fitted all day. So yes, shout out to the king of foams and polos and fits and everything else. So you guys continue to use the the hashtags that TK Hump Day Heat, and we will shout you out when you rock what you do. And also check out Black Ass African sharing with us some of his vintage. Talking about the flight crew coming through the 86, 88, and 89. All in wearable condition, I am sure. So shout out to Black Ass for sharing that with us with the nice, dope vintage vehicle in the background as well. I'm not sure. Is that a Pontiac? Looks like it might be. I can't quite tell. with the branding.
Yeah,
But
it does look like a goat. It does look like a goat.
Yeah, y'all just continue to on Hump Day to tag your Instagram posts with the TK Talkin Kicks Hump Day Heat, and we'll shout you out during the show. Appreciate that.
Black Ass says, with the end of the year lurking, if you had one shoe to pick up of all the remaining releases, which one would you pick up? I'm going to show my hand a little bit. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I don't know if I'm going to pull this trigger, but this is what I'm thinking about. I am considering skipping a couple releases and buying the VV1s, the valedictorians from FFBC. If y'all don't know who that is or what that is, check them out. It's not a cheap-ass shoe. But it's a brother that started his own shoes. He's got his own shoe out there. He's selling them. And I think I'm going to skip a couple releases and cop those. I would be fine if that's my last pickup of the year.
Can we get him on the show in second season?
I can talk to him. Yeah, I'd
like to kind of walk through that story with him.
That'd be dope. I'll definitely reach out to him.
Yeah.
Colin Park asks, will there be a weekly guest next season?
Weekly? No. And I can say that definitively because I think that part of the magic that we want to do is keep rocking our show the way we rock it. We like interacting with y'all. We like doing the topics the way we do them. So weekly, no, but we will definitely work on getting some more guests. We've already been kicking that around for next season, so we will definitely have some more guests. And if you have ideas for people that you want to be a guest, please don't let it be your cousin Pookie from around the corner. But if Pookie got a business, we might be hollering at him.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. Do you think, this is from my shoe game tight all day, all night. Do you think the LBJ 15 is going to sell well?
OG, you want to holler at that one?
I do. I think it will. I think that, from my perspective, from my perch, the response to it has been good. I think people are kind of still laying in the cut and trying to see, like what the colorways are going to look like. It takes a minute to warm up to, and it's definitely not for everybody. But I'm not saying there's going to be a monster seller for him. Maybe sell at the numbers of, some of the 2 through 8 or 9. But I do think that it's going to do better than 11, 12, 13, or 14 did. I think it will.
Yeah, for me, I think this is going to be one of his best selling shoes, mainly because me personally, I thought that the shoe was going to be more for performance than fashion because I felt like it fit better with joggers and everything. But I saw a lot of people who got their 15s wearing them with jeans, and they didn't look bad.
Jay Manning,
they didn't look bad at all. So I think,
told you, son. Yeah, I said that. Told you, son.
Hey, B, you got me. You got me, B. But dead ass, I thought it wasn't gonna sell, B. I thought it was gonna sell, B. But the right colorways, if you hit it with the right colorways, that shoe can do some things. Like that colorway, if y'all watched the Cavs game last night, that red colorway he had on, that Cavs colorway, and it had the red gradient at the red to black fade at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't bad. So let me see what you do for Christmas, because that's what I want to see. Christmas, Black History Month, All-Star game.
I just need that Maverick Carter joint, the one
the floral print,
bruh, with the zipper. I need that.
I definitely think it'll be a good sale. We are running long on time. We appreciate y'all for hanging with us too. OG, you want to give them a reminder real quick about the giveaway?
Absolutely. Y'all know $450 worth of prizes for you. A $300 custom from our family, Dezcustomz, and Mo from Creative Custom Kicks. You got to supply the shoe. And a gift certificate for $150 value from our family, Nicole and David, and the rest of the family over at Footage Society. you decide what you want to get, and you know, you can just go through shopping. We've already seen some of the things. Caddy picked up the nice pair of the Shanghai 10s. I got a real dope pair of the Chicago red and white 2s. So, you know, they definitely got heat on the walls over there. Your opportunity. What do you need to do? Really? Did I miss something? Somebody,
motherfucker just threatened me from the chat.
okay.
I told him to hit the fucking like button.
What you need to do is follow Creative Custom Kicks, Dezcustomz, Talkin Kicks, and Footage Society on Instagram. You need to subscribe to Dezcustomz and Talkin Kicks on YouTube. On episode 7, you need to go, once the episode is, after we finish, we'll post it and it'll be there for review. You need to go into the comments section and hit entered for custom shoe, or entered for Footage Society giveaway, and that will enter you into each one of those giveaways. If your name on Instagram is different than your name on YouTube, you also need to include that in your post so that we know when we know to look for another name other than what your YouTube name is. All of that information is in the additional information, the show notes, once the show posts. So you don't have to remember it. You can go back and refer to it, and we'll try to also get it posted up a couple times as we get towards the end of the season here on Instagram as well, so that you can see that. But do it. We're doing it for y'all, so you know, make sure that you take advantage of it.
What is the picture that Lister showed you, sir?
Oh, can I show it? You know, I ain't trying to put nobody on Front Street.
Yeah, he's saying, please show that. Wait. Before you do that, Lister, you mean on the show or just to me? Because I don't know what you sent. So while we're waiting on his response for the delay, next week we will have Dez on the show. Hopefully we'll have Mo as well. So we'll be able to talk about his channel. You should be following his channel. You should be sub to his channel if you want to get those customs. Dezcustomz with the Z's. He'll be on the show next week. As well, we'll be talking about the shirts. The shirts have already been ordered. They may possibly be in, so they'll be going out. And Lister gave you the green light, brother.
Man, this is such a disrespectful picture right here.
Oh, you motherfucker.
I mean, I'm just saying, bro.
You motherfucker.
That's just like I hate you.
Yeah, can we ban One Leg Lister from the show? One Leg Lister is no longer allowed to be in our show.
I think you are correct. This is
really damn.
So now, while I was doing the show, I received this photograph as a text, and that really is not very nice at all.
Very disrespectful. It's very disrespectful, Daniel. You ain't shit.
Now that's dope, bro. I ain't mad at you. I hate you, but I ain't mad at you.
It's so disrespectful. On that note, I'm signing out first because I can't deal with this shit anymore. I'm your man Beard Jedi, aka the Black Alex P. Keaton, aka Shupak Shakur, aka Shuey P. Newton, aka Stanley Shubrick. I still like that. Aka Kick Daddy Kane, and aka the man is the most Jack Swagless. We'll holler at y'all again next week. Thank y'all so much for rocking out with us and allow us to talk about kicks and some other shit. We'll holler at y'all next week.
Yo, it's your boy, the rookie Cadillac Jackson. Great seeing y'all in the chat as always. See y'all next week, man.
The Nets beat the Cavs. What is going on with the
what happened?
The
Nets beat the Cavs.
Beat the Cavs, dog.
That's you know what? That's just saying, hey, you got our pick, but that might be their only win all season.
Nets shocked the Cavs 112-107, despite no D'Angelo Russell. And LeBron getting his first triple-double of the season. I'm going home.
You need me to sign out for you, OG?
No, I can do it. Man, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all so much. We love you, and it's not a doggone thing you can do about it. It is your boy, OGSneekerz, wishing all of you total sneaker family one love.
Before we go out, before we sign out, V's Kicks birthday is on the 28th. V's Kicks. Happy birthday, sis.
You still ain't shit, V. And we eating your damn birthday cake. How about that? Hey.
We appreciate you. We love you. Happy birthday. But yeah, you still ain't shit. You ain't bringing something.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Don't sing to her. Don't sing to her.
Happy
Don't sing to her. Don't sing to her.
Wait, hold up. I'm gonna mute you. No.
We appreciate the overtime. Y'all.
We love you, sis. Appreciate you always. Family, we'll holler at y'all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. But right now, we gone.
We out. Peace.